New Delhi, March 24, 1984. It was a dull, grey morning at the bustling Palam Airport, soon to be renamed Indira Gandhi International. On the tarmac, Indian Airlines Flight 405, an aging Boeing 737 known for routine hops across the subcontinent, awaited its final boarding call. There were 86 souls on board, a swath of lives spanning government officials, businessmen, newlywed couples, and families heading home to Srinagar. For most, it was just another flight, a short journey north towards springtime in Kashmir. No one paid special attention to three young men occupying seats near the front, their eyes hidden behind sunglasses, their movements measured and silent.
Pre-flight checklist complete, all green. An ATC confirms passengers are all boarded. We're clear for pushback.
Flight 405 lifted off on schedule, piercing through the thick morning clouds. As the cabin settled and engines hummed, the three men, later identified as Syed Mohammed Hasnain, Abdul Latif and his cousin, sprang into action.
This plane is in our control now. Obey or risk your lives.
Delhi Control, Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. Indian Airlines 405. We are hijacked. Repeating, we are hijacked.
You fucking come with me.
The hijackers identified themselves as members of the Jammu and Kashmir Liberation Front.
We demand the release of our brothers and global attention to the plight of Kashmir. This flight is rerouted to Lahore.
Tension filled the fuselage. Beneath seat cushions, hands gripped rosary beads or each other for comfort. Chief Purser Usha Narayan calmly walked the aisles, shielding a hysterical teenager from a hijacker's wrath, coaxing silent prayers. Captain Sidhu, voice steady, reassured passengers and kept the hijackers talking, buying precious time as fuel dwindled. In Delhi, word of the hijacking triggered a full-scale emergency. Prime Minister Indira Gandhi was briefed. Security agencies reached out to Pakistan. Negotiations sputtered. Islamabad allowed the flight to land. In Lahore, authorities, caught off guard, readied for an unplanned guest. Heavily armed police and intelligence agents surrounded the aircraft. The hijackers barked new demands, sanctuary and global attention. Inside Flight 405, exhaustion set in. The hours crawled, water ran low, children sobbed quietly. Pakistani officers approached. Negotiations continued, time became the weapon of the authorities. Suddenly, a break. A steward convinced Hasnain a systems failure required the cockpit door be briefly opened. It was the window Pakistani commandos needed. In a flash, they stormed the craft. Smoke grenades filled the aisles. Within minutes, it was over. Hasnain and his accomplices, stunned and coughing, were subdued. The hostages stumbled out, dazed but alive, into the glare of floodlights and waiting ambulances. For 76 excruciating hours, they had been captives. Now they were free. The hijackers were arrested on the spot, a diplomatic spat simmering as both nations bickered over custody and charges. But for the passengers, crew and families, their ordeal had ended. The headlines wrote themselves. As the sun rose hours later over Lahore's silent runway, it marked another chapter in the fraught story of flight in uncertain times. The world turned its attention to the next crisis, but for those on Flight 405, the memory would endure.